So when thinking about the importance of partnership, we talk a lot about the importance of building trust in a relationship. And when a lot of people come into our space and ask, like, how have you got to where you are? Because when Cheryl and I first started working together, we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and we had different perspectives and different theories and different beliefs and values. And so it took a long time to get where we were, but we never tried to form a friendship at the beginning of our partnership. We always tried to build a professional relationship, and that was always founded in trust. And so that was something that we had to learn to work on that first couple of years, is building trust and trusting one another.
And I think something that's really important to keep in mind too is in those moments of feeling overwhelmed or maybe frustrated with one another, naturally it's very easy to go to those people that comfort us. And although it's okay and healthy to vent, if you see that repeated pattern of you saying the same things over and over, take that as a sign that you need to go to that direct source and speak to them directly about what's happening. Otherwise, things won't change, and that overwhelming feeling is going to just keep bundling and bundling and bundling.
And another component of building trust is sharing relevant information. It's very easy for classroom teachers to go back into that teaching on their own kind of frame of mind. And so it's very important when you're working in a team, especially when you start to add in EAs and other classroom supports, that you share relevant information. You don't ever want your partner or someone else working in that space to feel as though they aren't in the loop and they don't know what's going on. It could be something as simple as someone so-and-so has a doctor's appointment today. We want to make sure that we both are on the same page and that we share any relevant information that was shared by admin, by other teachers, or by parents.
And using that example of sharing that information of just a simple message that a parent is passing on, it's so important to follow through and be consistent in your follow through, because every time you do that, it builds trust. And we know also life happens and things don't always go as planned. And when those moments happen, they're going to be much more compassionate and more understanding, because they're going to know that's not your character.
Absolutely. And something I had to learn is I like to say yes to everything. I'm often, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yes, I can do that. And so working in a partnership, you have to be honest. You have to say no when it's something that you can't do, or when you don't have time, or you know you won't be able to get that done. Because if you say yes all the time and then you aren't able to follow through with it, then you start to lose trust in a partnership too. So it's okay to say, I'm not around this weekend, I won't be able to get that finished, or I'm not sure I can stay later tonight because I have this going on. So it's okay to say no, and it's okay to value and honor where we are at in our lives and what's going on in our own personal lives too.